he was just sleeping so bad at night. He was sleeping so bad during the day. And I was just getting like to the end of my rope, honestly. Hi everyone, so this is going to be Chase's 6 months update. He is 6 months old. He turned 6 months on the 4th of the month. It is January. It's actually already nearing the end of January, so I'm a little bit late on this as usual, but I really didn't want to miss this month because I have so much to update on for him. I feel like there's just so much that I need to talk about, so yeah, I really didn't want to miss it, so I'm glad that I'm getting this done even though it's a little bit late. Anyway, I'm just going to jump right in. He is 19.5 pounds. I'm not sure how big Madison was when she was 6 months old, but I'm pretty sure she wasn't close to 20 pounds. He's a huge baby. Like, I feel like he's a giant baby. Look how big he is. He has like massive legs. His legs are so big. He can't even like really fit in the bumbo seat because his legs are so big. Like he just gets stuck in there. And he is 27 inches long, I think. I have notes on my phone again, as usual. He is still in size 4 diapers, which is good. And he is pretty much all grown out of his 9 months size clothes. Like 9 months pants don't fit him anymore. His 9 months onesies only fit him if I leave them unbuttoned, which is what I've been doing because I tried to find him like onesies, like the next size up in onesies, but they're starting to sell like all short sleeve stuff, and it's winter now, so I can't really buy him the short sleeve stuff. So yeah, it kind of sucks right now trying to find him clothes, but I did order him 3 things, so those should be coming in soon. So at least I'll have like 3 things that actually fit him. He has some 12-month size pants, like those are size 12 months pants, and he has some 12-month size shirts, but all his onesies and everything, he's like grown out of them. He started laughing so much more since his last update. I think last time I was saying how he was starting to laugh, but he wasn't really like full on laughing yet. Now he is full on laughing and cracking up at stuff, and it is so funny. It's the cutest thing. I love it. I love when he just like finds something like randomly funny and just starts laughing.
Chase. Oh. 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 Hope.
Mostly right now he'll laugh when we drop things. Like that's like hilarious to him whenever anyone drops anything, or if like I'll do it on purpose to try to make him laugh now, and I'll just be like, uh-oh, when I drop it, and most of the time he'll laugh at that. Yeah, he loves when we drop stuff. He started rocking on his hands and his knees so much. Like I really thought he was gonna start to crawl like within a couple days of doing that, but so far it's been a few weeks of him just like rocking on his hands and knees, and he hasn't crawled yet, but somehow he gets around the whole room like that. Like he'll roll onto his back, and then I don't know, somehow he just scoots around. Like he pushes himself backwards, I think, but he hasn't gone forward yet. And a new thing that he's just started doing within the past couple days is getting up on his hands and his feet. Like he'll just have his hands on the floor, and then he'll be up on like his tippy toes on the floor, and his whole belly and everything is like lifted up off the ground. Now, when I first saw him do that, I was like, oh my gosh, like what are you doing? I just never seen a baby do that before, and Madison never did that before. So yeah, I don't know what that is. I don't know if he's like trying to stand up or what, but it's pretty funny when he does it, and I can't believe that he's strong enough to do that, actually. Turns out it's a pretty common thing for babies to do. I had just never seen a baby do that before. He also got his first tooth the other day. I think it was actually like a week or so ago now that he got his first tooth. And we were having a lot of problems with him sleeping. Like he was just sleeping so bad at night. He was sleeping so bad during the day. And I was just getting like to the end of my rope, honestly, because I was like so sleep deprived and I couldn't get anything done. And then one day I felt in his mouth and I felt the tooth there, and I was like, oh my gosh, like everything makes sense now. Now I know why he was so fussy and having a hard time sleeping and everything. So yeah, he got one tooth. It's his bottom left tooth in the middle. That was the first tooth to come through. What are you doing, buddy? No, I don't want you to go in the jumperoo. I want you to stay with me. He loves his jumperoo. He's looking like he wants to go in there right now. Maybe in a little bit I'll put you in there. I want you to stay with me for a little bit. Stay with me. Don't leave me. So he's got one tooth, and then he has the second tooth right next to that that's pretty much through. I think it's through, but you can like barely see it. So basically he has 2 teeth. He got 2 teeth in 1 month. So I mentioned that we were having a few days of really bad sleep and really bad naps, but since his tooth popped through, things have been better, actually. I'm scared to say anything because I don't want to jinx it, but he has been sleeping better. Like, he's been sleeping at night better, not really waking up as much. I'm able to like lay him down in the bed and leave the room and come back downstairs some nights, and I'll have like a couple hours down here where he's just sleeping upstairs and he's good, and I don't have to be up there with him, so that's really nice. And also his naps have kind of been better for like the past week. The only thing is his naps are good when he's sleeping on me. So yeah, he took like a 2-hour nap one day and then like another 1.5-hour nap one day, but it was all while he was sleeping on me. There were a few times where I put him in his little rocker chair thing and I like lay it back, and that's where he's been taking his naps right now. And sometimes he'll stay asleep in there and sometimes he won't. What are you doing? You don't look very happy to be sitting with me right now. Can you just sit with me? Let me get something for you. Hold on. I really just like him to be in these videos because when I go back and watch them, I want to be able to see him in it, so hopefully he'll be happy. I forget what I was saying, but basically he'll take really good naps if he's on me. Sometimes he'll take a good nap if I put him down, but it's like hit or miss with that. Sometimes he'll just wake back up, and sometimes he'll stay asleep, which is really nice when he stays asleep when I put him down, because then I can actually get some stuff done while he's sleeping. And going off of that, I've started to figure out a little schedule for him, which is awesome because up until recently we had like no schedule. I couldn't figure it out. I couldn't figure out how long he needed to go, or how long he could go between naps and like feeding times and all that stuff. It was kind of just like whenever he's tired, whenever he's hungry kind of thing. But I've at least figured out his like a napping schedule, I think, for him. So his schedule right now is he'll wake up around 7:30 in the morning, and then by around 9:30 he's ready for a nap, so I'll nurse him and he'll fall asleep, and then he'll take another nap around 1:30, and then another nap around 5:30, 6 o'clock, and then he goes to sleep around 9 at night. And like I'll hold him for a little while before I put him in bed. He'll be sleeping down here. I'll be like watching TV or whatever and holding him for a good hour, I guess, before I put him upstairs, because I need to make sure that he's like really out. So I guess he goes into bed around 10 o'clock, but he's sleeping since about 9 or 9:30. So that's the schedule that I figured out in the past, I don't know, week or so, which has made it a lot easier. It's definitely a lot nicer to have him on somewhat of a schedule, not so much a feeding schedule, but more so just a napping schedule. And for a while I was stressing out about him napping on me, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I need to get him to nap somewhere else. Like I need to get him to nap in his crib. He can't be napping on me all the time. But I don't know, I've kind of started to just accept it, and maybe that's just how it's gonna be. Maybe sometimes he'll just nap on me and I'll just sit in the chair and do whatever I can do while he's napping on me. Like I'll just take that time for myself, kind of, to go on my phone, watch YouTube videos, or watch a TV show that I've been wanting to watch. I've just kind of been trying to enjoy it, just trying to enjoy him sleeping on me, I guess, because I know he won't nap on me forever. It's not gonna last forever. And yeah, he'll just be snoozing on me, and I'll just be looking at him and thinking how cute he is and everything, so it's not that bad. We are still co-sleeping, or should I say bed sharing, because apparently co-sleeping could just mean your kid is in the room with you. Chase is in the bed with us still, and I don't really mind it at all. I think for him sometimes like he wants more space, like he tries to roll over in the bed, and sometimes I have to help him roll over because he rolls right over into me. So I don't know, what we're thinking of doing is sidecarring the crib, actually. I just need to go out and buy some rope so that I can tie the crib to our bed frame. And then, yeah, we're gonna see how that goes, and then maybe I'll start him off in the bed, like between me and Greg, and then at some point, bless you, and then at some point in the night, I'll see if I can move him into his own bed that will be like attached to our bed. So we'll see how that goes. Maybe that'll be good. It'll give him a little bit more space, and it'll give me a little bit more space, but he'll still be like right there. He has also like officially started solid foods this month, except he's not really into it. He doesn't really care for eating that much. I feel like I'm playing that like magnetic fishing game with him. Have you guys ever seen that with like the fishing poles and the fish go around and the fish open their mouth, and then you like quickly try to like get your pole in their mouth to catch the fish. That's what I feel like I'm doing whenever I feed Chase, because he just doesn't open his mouth yet. He doesn't seem like he wants any of the food that I give him, and I always feel like I'm just waiting for him to open his mouth so I can like shove the spoon in his mouth. Not that he really needs to eat, like I know he doesn't really need the solid food. It's mostly just like supplemental at this point, I think. Like he's pretty much good on just breast milk. But yeah, so far he's had rice cereal, avocado, carrots, which he puked from. He hated it so bad he threw up. He's had little bits of mashed potatoes. When we have them, we'll give him a little bit of it. And pears. I tried pears with him the other day, and pears was the best one so far. I think he might have opened his mouth once, maybe twice on purpose. So yeah, that's all the solid foods he's had so far. And I have a sweet potato. Oh no, he's had banana too, which he wasn't crazy about either. And I have a sweet potato that I'm going to be trying with him soon. You want to go in there, buddy? You're really trying to get away from me. You're really trying to get away. Let's get a good look at you first before you go bye-bye. Say hi! Say I'm 6 months old! Yay! Oh, that'll be a good thumbnail. All right, I'm going to put him in this jumpy thingy because he keeps looking at it. It's probably going to be loud though, buddy. Alright, I'm getting to the end of this video anyway, so hopefully, you know, you'll still be able to hear me when he starts jumping. Another note I have written down is his favorite toys, just in case I wanted to remember what he was into when he was 6 months old. He really loves, where is it? Sophie? Oh, he has it. Sophie the giraffe. He really loves that. It's like his favorite teething toy. And currently there's this whole thing going around about Sophie the giraffe having mold in it and everything. Obviously, there could be mold in it if you stick the toy in the tub, or if you make it a tub toy, or you submerge it in water for some reason. Of course, there could be mold in it. His has never been in the water except to wash it, and I guess there's a chance that water could have gotten in there when I was washing it. So I'm kind of curious if there is mold in it. I just haven't bought a new one yet, and I'm not really sure if I'm going to or not, because it's like $25. But I don't know. At the same time, I'm just really curious if there is mold in it. But yeah, I know people are gonna comment about that since I said Sophie's his favorite toy. I am aware of it. I'm just not sure. I'm just not quite ready to cut it open yet. He also loves the Fisher-Price ring stacker thing with a little plastic, like donut-looking things that they stack on top of each other. He loves that toy. And he has this little driving toy thing that he got for Christmas with a steering wheel, and it plays music and everything. He loves that too. That's pretty much all I have to update on for him for this month. If you guys have any questions or anything, just leave them down below in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you guys all in my next video. Bye.